Good Wednesday afternoon, friends and neighbors, to Sweegie at the desk with the flying purple baseball beaters at a different time than usual because I do not want to clash with the EMLB draft going on tonight over at Fluffy Kitty Ninja Kamish's channel. I have a community-created player in that draft, a familiar name to those who watch the Saturday Starlight. Enya Kimura will be in the draft pool. We'll see where he goes. It's going to be fun. So if y'all are available, make sure to tune in at 6 o'clock Eastern today, and then again tomorrow for rounds 3 through 5. Unfortunately, I will be busy, so I will not be able to tune in. No, sorry, it's Friday for rounds 3 through 5. So, let's talk about the 1997 season. We won the division by 10 games over the Dodgers, who missed the postseason altogether. We're facing the Braves in round 1 of this year's playoffs in the ALD or in the NLDS. The Reds will take on the Philadelphia Phillies. I really wanted to lose a couple games and sneak past the Phillies so that we would play the Reds. But no, we've drawn the Braves. Oh well. As you can tell, the team offense is spectacular. Even our defense isn't that bad. Somehow for runs against, we're 3rd in the National League. We're the Rockies. We play at Coors. What? Unfortunately, a big part of our offense in Larry Walker is out for postseason. Ditto for our closer, Greg McMichael, gone for a long while after having a fantastic season. So we've had to move Julian Tavares into the bullpen. R.A. Dickey is pitching out of the pen as a long relief man. He actually did pretty well in 5.1 innings, so we're counting on him instead. I mean, we've also got the Triple Crown winner, home run record-setting Ken Griffey Jr. at age 27, so we're not out of it. Last season, we played the Dodgers. We got swept in the NLDS. Their pitcher hit a grand slam off our store brand ace, Paul Wilson. This year, we're starting at home, game 1 against Mike Trombley, so that we get to see the weakest Brave starter twice. Unfortunately, we still have to deal with Chipper Jones, and with Walker injured, Bernie shifts to right field. Lamar Rogers takes over in center. I have no idea how this is going to pan out, but it's going to be fun. Lineup intros, everyone. Enjoy. And now the starting lineup for your Colorado Rockies! Batting first, the second baseman, number 55, Mark Grudzielanek. Batting second, the right fielder, number 51, Bernie Williams. Batting third, the left fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr. Batting fourth, the shortstop, number 9, Carlos Guillen. Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 32, John Jaha. Batting sixth, the third baseman, number 15, Bill Miller. Batting seventh, the catcher, number 59, Mike Maxunian. Batting eighth, the center fielder, number 7, Lamar Rogers. Batting ninth and pitching, number 89, Paul Wilson. And Griffey Jr. ends up in the stands to make the first out of the game. 63,000 people packed into Coors Field here for this postseason game. Braves versus Rockies. 2 hard-hit balls to left field off Paul Wilson so far. Jeff Blauser's aboard with a 1-out single. That'll bring up the ever-dangerous Chipper Jones. Got vegan milk. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Klesko now. Line drive deep to left field. That one will find the stands. Braves lead 2-0 here in the top of the first. And now the Rockies will try to start things off against Mike Trombley. Grzelanic on the ground to the shortstop, Chipper Jones. 1 down. Bernie Williams, shallow fly ball to center field. Beatty makes the grab. Griffey now. Little dribbler out in front of the home plate. Going to be a close play at first. Not in time. Javi Lopez can't field it in time. And Griffey gets the Rockies' first hit. That barely budged past home plate. And Griffey Jr. gets picked off first base. Gentlemen, what are we doing here? David Justice works the leadoff walk. Maxudian up throwing. That is not in time. Oh, 1 on the way to Ed Beatty. It's on the ground. Going to be a tough play for Grzelanic, but he makes it. Justice advances to first. Kevin Seitzer now. Field is in to try and cut down any runs at the plate. 1-2 from Paul Wilson. Called strike 3. Trombley now works the count full. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Paul Wilson dancing between the raindrops. Excuse me one moment. All right, Guillen with a fresh set of pitches. Shallow fly ball to right. Carlos Guillen aboard with a leadoff single. Guillen is your stealing threat. Jaha. Check to see what's going on. Inside ball 1. Guillen. Too fast for Javi Lopez. 2-1 count. Count is full for Jaha. He's aboard with a walk. Runners at first and second now for Bill Miller. Bill is going to punch this to center field. That's carrying for Beatty. Guillen will tag up and make it to third. Maxudian now. 2-2 count. Trombley deals. Shallow fly ball to left. That carries as well. Justice collects. Guillen will score on the sacrifice. The Rockies have cut the deficit to 2-1. Amar Rogers punches it to center. Beatty is there. Gonzalez now. 0-2 count. Grzelanic completes the out. 1 away. Here's Jeff Blauser. On the ground, Guillen Makes it 2 away. Good comeback inning here from Paul Wilson. 2-2 to Chipper Jones. Drill to center field. That will be off the top of the wall. Lamar Rogers collects it. That is a 2-out double for Chipper Jones, who has to be removed from the game due to knee injury. That's sprained knee. Oh dear. We'll see how long he stays in this series now. 1-2 on Klesko. Fly ball, center field. Lamar has it lined up. Inning over. The double stranded. Paul Wilson will lead off the bottom of the third here. Rockies down 2-1. Going to be a tough play for Mordecai. Or sorry, Blauser. He can't collect. Paul Wilson aboard for Gridzelanek. 2-2 to Tremblay.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Bernie now. Full count.
Strike 3.
Called strike 3. Griffey now. 2-2. Down the right field line. Klesko pulls it in. Rockies strand a runner. That will bring up Javi Lopez. 1-2 count on him. Popped up into foul territory. Wilson gets called off by Gridzelanek. Justice. 1-2. Fly ball center field, carrying for Rogers, and he hauls it in. Here's Ed Beatty. Fly ball to left. Griffey sizes it up. Inning over. Offense needs to do something here. 1-2 to Carlos Guillen. Swing and a miss. Splitter out and away. Jaha grounds this to Mordecai. 1 down. There's an opportunity here for the Rockies if they can take it. Miller will fly out to right. Let's do shift left there. Shot back through the middle. Kevin Seitzer is aboard with a leadoff single. That will bring up Tremblay. Corners are in to watch for the bunt. Perfectly played by Miller. Shifting on Luis Gonzalez now. Fly ball right field. Bernie sizes it up. 2 away. Here's Blauser. 2 down. Fly ball to the right side. It will fall in front of Bernie for a base hit. Runner goes first to third, and now it's Mordecai. 0-2 count.
Strike
Swing
3.
and a miss. Strike 3. Bottom of 5th. It'll be Maxudian Lamar pitcher spot. Julian Tavares getting loose in the bullpen in case that spot comes up. Cal Ripken, Frank Bollock, Ed Sprague, Anthony Lewis, all available off the bench should the need arise. Maxudian will get himself a leadoff single. Good batting by Mad Max. Rogers On the ground, that will be a double play. Wilson will swing for himself here. Through 5, Braves lead 2-1. Lots of respect to Klesko here. Slow roller up the middle. Guillen has it in time. Challenged a little bit by the extra depth given. Full count to Lopez. Swing and a miss. 6 strikeouts on the day for Paul Wilson. Credit where credit is due. He is getting the job done. 2-2 count. Fly ball deep to left field. Justice sends this one over the fence. So far, the gopher balls continue to be the main issue for Paul Wilson. 3-1, the Braves lead. Beatty pops up to third base. Miller makes the grab. Rockies offense looking for a chance to get going. Grudzelanek's aboard, and you know he's a stealing threat. Bernie with a sacrifice, moving Grudzelanek to second. That'll bring up Griffey. That'll be another sacrifice. Now it's up to Guillen to cash in Grudzelanek. 0-1. Line to right field. Sliding grab by Justice. And once again, the Rockies have stranded their base runners. Now Tremblay deep to left field. Are you kidding me? This is the second straight postseason in which we have given up a home run to the opposing pitcher in Game 1. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Alright, now let's get Tavares up, and let's keep him up. Something, anything, please. Tremblay has struck out 5, only walked 1. (3-1) on the way to Maxudian. Outside ball 4. Pinch hitter here for Lamar Rogers will be secret weapon Anthony Lewis. In a bit of a slump. We'll see if he can succeed against Tremblay. Line to center field, but Beatty collects it. Bernie Williams will return to center field. Anthony Lewis checks in at right. Tavares will come in and take over for the final 2 innings of this one. Down the first base line and fair. That's into the right field corner. Lewis is on it. That will be a leadoff triple for Mike Mordecai. Oh, 2 count against Klesko. Going to be a tough play. Infield single. Rockies now lead 5-1. Full count to Javi Lopez. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Oh, 2 count to Justice. Up the middle, Guillen spears it onto first, not in time. Another infield single here against the Rockies. Okay, this is getting ugly. Let's just, yeah, that's a final. Once again, tell me how the grass tastes, little man. Can we not get swept this time, please? As always, I'll play through elimination games. But ideally, one-handed bandit. Jim Abbott can do well against John Smoltz. There we go! A walk-off, come from behind, down 5-3. Grudzielanek with a walk-off single. And the Rockies have their first ever postseason win. Cincinnati taking a 2-0 stranglehold over the Phillies in round 1. Candiotti versus Schmidt in Atlanta. Braves win 3-0. Schmidt pitching a 2-hitter. It'll be Washburn versus Avery in Game 4 as the Phillies find some life, winning their game. So we head to Turner Field. Washburn against Avery, which means we're going to see... let's get Sprague in as a righty. Bollock's going to be a third. Good. I like this setup. I just hope we can avoid losing in this round. I still think this team has a hope. We'll see. Carlos Guillen checks in with a single. Runners at first and second. Nobody out, and that's a lot of speed on the base paths. Williams and Guillen. Looking for the time to go. There they go. Williams and Guillen. Successful double steal. Jaha now. 2-2 count.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Griffey now. That is a wild pitch. Bernie comes in to score. Rockies lead 1-0. Griffey line drive single to left. Rockies lead 2-0. Bollock, who loves batting against lefties, drilled to left field, carrying, and gone! Bollock brings the boom! 4-0 Rockies in Game 4. Grudzielanek is going to check in with a single. Still only one out here on the top of the first. Sprague, line drive, center field base hit. Grudzielanek on his horse will make it to third. Good base running there by Gridzelanek. Lamar Rogers will try the safety squeeze. Remember,
Always bunt.
5-0 Rockies, top of the first. Jared Washburn will lay down, will attempt to bunt here to move Sprague and Lamar. 2 straight fouled off bunts.
Strike 3.
Called strike 3. Bernie now. Fly ball, shallow right field. Justice collects. Jared Washburn will get things started here for the Rockies. Up the middle, Guillen was shaded perfectly. 1 down. Blauser loves feasting against lefties. We'll see how Washburn deals with that. The answer is by putting him aboard. Chipper Jones is healthy again, which does not exactly bode well for the Rockies. 1-2 on the way. Over to third. Miller is going to go around the horn double play. Sorry, Bollock. Top of the second now. Guillen leading things off. 2-3-4 for the Rockies. We'll see if Avery is able to settle down here. Slow roller up the middle. Chipper's able to make the play. Griffey now. Popped up on the infield. Chipper will make the grab. Through 1.5. Rockies still lead 5-0. Klesko. 1-0 on the way. Fly ball deep to right. Bernie right there to collect. Javi Lopez now. Shallow single. That'll be the first hit of the game for the Braves. Justice, 3-1 count. On the ground, collected by Jaha. He's just going to get the 1 out. Lopez advances to second. That will bring up Beatty. Another switch hitter like Chipper Jones. Oh, 1. On the ground, Bollock shows off the cannon in time. Bollock's already got a home run today. He'll be satisfied with a leadoff walk. Gridzelanek. Line drive to right, collected by Justice. Sprague now. Getting the call over Maxudian, given the lefty. Inside out's this one that will be caught in the corner. Justice having a lot of work so far today. Lamar Rogers. Fly ball to left. Gonzalez will make the grab. Kevin Seitzer's orchestra. Tuning up. Second walk of the game for Washburn. That'll bring up Steve Avery, who does have a bit of a shiftiness around him. Still has some pop. We've already given up 1 pitcher home run this series. That's a proper bunt executed. Sprague goes to second for the lead runner. Impressive work. By Washburn to field that one. And Sprague to collect. Doink single for Gonzalez. Runners at first and second now for Jeff Blauser. 2-1 on the way from Washburn. Line drive deep to right field. That one is caught on the warning track by Bernie Williams. Chipper Jones now. RBI chance. Popped up. That will fall for a base hit. First and third. Braves are on the board. 5-1. Two-two to Klesko now. Lamar has it lined up. End of the inning. Get some more runs.
Strike 3.
That's not the way you do it. Can't wait for the DH to be universal. Bernie, once again, picks up a stolen base. Guillen works the count full. Popped up, center field. Beatty waits on it. Bernie cannot advance. Jaha, 3-0 count. Sits on the fourth pitch walk. Runners at first and second for Ken Griffey Jr. Drill to Klesko, and he just takes it to the bag. How's my bullpen looking? All right, everyone seems pretty healthy. I think we got to go to the bullpen before Washburn blows a head gasket. Problem is they go lefty, righty so much. They have so much balance. It's going to be hard to get any real platoon shifting done. Weak shift left. Try and play some of the platoon splits or the spray there. Bernie is getting some experience in right field during this postseason drive. David Justice works the count full. Washburn issues his third walk of the game. No strikeouts for Jared. But he's been able to minimize the damage so far. Full count to Ed Beatty. Fly ball to center field. Lamar waits under it. 2 down for Kevin Seitzer. Full count. Line drive to left. Griffey has it. Bolick works his second walk of the game. Grudzelanek now. Also takes a walk. That's 5 walks now issued by Steve Avery. Sprague with a chance to do some damage. Down the third base line and fair! That's into the left field corner. Bolick scores. Grudzelanek heads to third. Sprague with a successful RBI double. Bunt play worked last time. Let's try it again. Ooh, they are intentionally walking Lamar Rogers to bat to Jared Washburn, who's a really good sack bunter. I'm not sure they're expecting this. Bunted up the first base side. That's fair and a successful sacrifice. Mike Stanton enters the game to deal with Bernie Williams. 7-1 Rockies here in the top of the 5th. Bernie with a line drive single into center field. Runners at the corners now for Carlos Guillen. 8-1 Rockies, and this one's getting ugly for the Braves. Fly ball to center. Bernie, the daring run. 9-1 Rockies over Braves now in the top of the 5th. Jaha will collect one here. Runners at first and second, 1 out. Rockies are pulling up a crooked number. That's their second 5-run inning this game. Griffey's going to get in on the hit fest with a single of his own. Bollock with the bases loaded. 1 out. That will be a double play to end the inning. But a bat around 5th. Mike Mordecai will be the pinch hitter. Washburn still out. Now padded to a 9-run lead. One, 2 to Luis Gonzalez. On the ground, Jaha gets it himself. 1 down. Jeff Blauser now. 1-2 count. First strikeout of the game for Jared Washburn. Andy Hazlitt into the game. Washburn's thrown 90 pitches through 5 innings. We are going to see Julian Tavares getting loose in the Rockies bullpen. He may just be a piggyback here. Atlantic will ground out to his second base counterpart, Blauser. Here's Sprague now. High fly ball to center. Beatty is there. Rogers works a 3-1 count. Outside ball 4. That will indeed be the end of Washburn's day. Cal Ripken Jr. coming in to pinch hit. Three and 0 count. Unintentional, intentional walk. Ripken's aboard. Bernie Williams. 1-2 count. Slow roller up the middle. They go the short way to get Ripken at second. Julian Tavares now enters the game. Bottom of the 6th, staked to a 9-run lead, and the crowd here in Atlanta is restless.
Strike 3.
3-0 count to Ryan Klesko. 4-pitch walk. Javi Lopez swings at the first pitch. Fly ball center field. Played on a hop is Rogers. David Justice staring down a 1-2 count. Fly ball opposite field, base hit. Good throw by Griffey. Bases loaded for Ed Beatty. R.A. Dickey getting loose in the bullpen just in case. Tavares, 2-2 count. Popped up. Lamar Rogers comes in. Throw will be cut off. They'll take the out and yield the run. Deion Sanders pinch hitting here. Three-one count from Tavares. On the ground. Booted by Bollock. Everyone's safe. Another pinch hitter is Ryan Radmanovich. That's up the middle for a base hit. RBI, maybe 2. Another error on the play. It's now 10-4 Rockies. Guys, can we not, please? 1-1 to Luis Gonzalez. Fly ball, left field, base hit. That will score another 2. Braves mounting a comeback here. It's now 10-6. Tavares is out of the game. R.A. Dickey is in. Stunningly bad pitching by Julian Tavares, letting the Braves get back into this game. Sprague is up throwing. Good play. Dickey gets the out we need. I mean, yes, 5 runs, only 1 of them earned. Bollock could have gotten us out of that mess a lot sooner. Let's tack on a few more so we're not in a save situation. Didn't want to have to use the good arms. Bouncer to Blauser. Guillen just has the speed. He's aboard with a leadoff single. One on the way to Jaha. On the ground, that will be a double play ball. Griffey will be swinging at the first pitch here. Dribbler back to the mound. Lind makes the out. R.A. Dickey will walk the leadoff man, Chipper Jones. Quick check-in at first. 0-1. Fly ball deep left center field. That's going to sit on the top of the wall. Runners at second and third. And now the good members of the Rockies bullpen are getting loose in a hurry. Craig Dingman, one of them. Fly ball, center field.